Hello, everyone. This is the SIG Cluster Lifecycle office hour meeting. Today is Wednesday, 5th of July, 2023. We have a meeting document. I've added the link to the meeting document to the chat. If you don't get access to the document, please join the SIG Cluster Lifecycle mailing list. The address of the mailing list is in the chat as well. Before starting, a last reminder that this meeting abides to the CNCF Code of Conduct, so please be kind with each other, and if you need to speak, use the raise hand feature in the Zoom. It is where there are reactions, and I will do my best to give room for everyone. So before starting, please add your name to the attendee list. Thank you to everyone who's already doing this. And if you have a topic in agenda, feel free to add them. So let's get started. As usual, at the beginning of the meeting, we give room to new attendees to introduce themselves and say hi to everyone. So I give room. Feel free to raise your hand and introduce yourself. Okay, it seems that today we don't have a new attendee, so we can move to open proposal. We have only one proposal, which is the change to support and manage Kubernetes. Jack is not present today, as far as I know, so I don't think that there are updates. So unless there are questions or comments, we can move on with our agenda. I don't see hand raised, so let's keep going. Discussion topic. I have the first one, which is a PSA for everyone. Please be aware that code freeze for the 1.5 release is next Tuesday, 11th of July. We are still in track for having the 1.5 release GA the 25th of July. Starting from after the code freeze, so that means starting from next Tuesday, only cherry picks for documentation, bug fixes, test fixing, and test addition are allowed. Otherwise, no changes are accepted on the release branch. Are there any questions? Stefan?
Maybe just one question. Did some providers already start picking up and have some feedback about how the beta is working or not?
I think if Nawaz is not on here, I'll let Nawaz answer that. He just cut the issues for most of the providers yesterday, I think.
Sorry, I was trying to get context on the next question. Can you please repeat?
My question. I was just asking if if we have some providers here who already started picking up the beta and have feedback.
I need to check on Azure side if we have started testing it. Just got back from holiday.
You have a list of all those tickets though that you created, right? I was looking for those in Slack.
Yeah, I do have it. Would you like me to paste it in the chat?
If you want to make a quick thread in the cluster API channel with all the issues, then we could trace that over the next week or so.
So thank you. This is a good call out. So cluster API by itself does not mean much. Cluster API with provider means a lot. So we really need providers to start picking up the new release this year. The release team and the communication team did a great job in opening an issue for all the non-major providers. So we basically engage them directly, asking to start adopting the new release, provide feedback. I saw a PR in CapV, and thank you, Christian Schlotter, for starting this work. I'm not aware of other starting this work, but there was an holiday in the US, so maybe something will get moving this week. And for Kat, just posted a comment in the chat that probably O already started working the beta. So looking forward for feedback. They are really important for having a great release. So if there are no more comments or questions on this PSA, next up is the release communication team. Who is going to speak about this?
I can speak about this, Fabrizio. So we have a proposal in here which talks about blocking a PR if an area label is not added to the PR itself. We just wanted to get the conversation started around this and take opinion of the community, what they think. So if you'd like to discuss, please feel free. I'll probably try to take a note, or feel free to comment on the issue.
Yeah, thank you. This is a follow-up from last week or the week before, if I remember well. I will just only add that what we are discussing is something that is going to start from the release cycle. So I think that we should set a deadline for this discussion, which basically match the GI date. So let's add this. Let's set a deadline. And I comment on the issue. Last one from my side. As per office hour discussion, if there are no objections, let's start this work after 1.5 is cut. Okay. Comments on this topic? Good. Let's keep moving. Provider update. Richard for Kappa.
Yep. So we are starting discussions in Kappa about rethinking how we handle the networking. We've had lots of issues, or lots of requests for different flavors of the networking other than the opinionated setup that we currently have. So completely private, as you can see there. It's been open for a long time. We've had some discussions around how we might do this, and Andreas has started to put a proposal together. We discussed it this week, and we will be discussing it again in the office hours on Monday. So if you have an opinion on, I guess, or you use Kappa, feel free to drop in. And the second update is version 2.2.0 will be out this week. probably tomorrow. It's pending the CAPI bump 1.4.4.
Okay, great. Thank you so for the update. Maybe just could you give a reminder when the Kappa office hour is?
Yeah, it is on. Next one is Monday, and it is 9 a.m. Pacific.
Great. So if someone is interested to how to improve networking in a cluster API provider for AWS, please join next office hour and take a look at this proposal. Okay, so we are at the end of our agenda. Today we had a pretty light agenda. So are there some last second topic? Something that someone want to talk about? Please go, Joe.
Yeah, I'm putting together the list for Cluster API 1.6 release team. I've got a few openings still left for all of the teams. So that's the release lead team, the CI team, and the comms team. If anybody's looking to join or has interest or knows of somebody with interest, please feel free to reach out to myself or anybody on the Cluster API release team, and we can put you on the list.
Thank you, Joe. Stefan?
Will you also share this on Slack and maybe on the mailing list? Because most of the people are not here and most of them are not always reading the channel. Okay, I see.
Yeah, thanks for the call. Yes, I'm going to definitely add it to Slack later today. We're working through the beta release right now, so I'll add that later today. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, a mail might be also good because we have so many so many messages in the channel. So probably just, I don't know, very limited target group if we only get those who are reading every message in our channel.
I have a question. So if I remember well, some time ago, we discussed that we are going to postpone to the next release cycle the work for moving our CI jobs to AWS. Yeah, maybe it was discussed a couple of time ago. Maybe I did not give this, but one of the options that we considered at the time was to oversize a little bit the CI senior team so they can drive this effort. Let's keep this in mind when doing the staffing. And yeah, I can only echo the call for action. Working in the CI in the release team is a great way to learn. We had a very nice group of contributors join working with the team. They grow it up in the contributor ladder and they make a name for themselves in the community. And so it is super important for the project, but it is also a great opportunity to grow. So if you are interested, reach out to Joe. Some other topic? Richard first and then Stefan.
I guess in a similar vein as well, for people interested in providers, pretty much all of the providers could do with more help. I know the AWS provider and the GCP provider are bottlenecked on just do it as is most open source on doing reviews and looking at the issues. But if anyone's interested in developing providers to get involved, I would say just reach out to one of the providers in the Slack or something like that, because it'd be greatly appreciated.
Great. I didn't catch the main provider. One is Google, and the other is
AWS. I guess AWS is just, I guess it's a lot more active and a lot more used than the GCP one, but we really struggle just to get reviews and new features in.
Okay. Thank you very much. Great call out. Stefan?
Yeah, I don't know if someone of the release team wants to take it over, and I don't know if someone already mentioned it, but 1.50 beta 1 was just released like 2 minutes ago, if I read it correctly from Killian. So just FYI.
Yep, the 1.50 beta 1 was just released, just like Stefan said 2 minutes ago. So awesome work, team.
Great. Just amazing. Doing the release while doing the meeting is a real multitasking. Thank you guys for the great work. And yeah, this is a nice way to finish our meetings. We have some time back today, and have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.